One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Blue Hens will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So New Mexico State's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on.
He's running free down the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's West. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. There he goes. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Grabs it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. A quick pass to the left. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanchez. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's West. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, that's why this guy's one of the best receivers in the country. Even when he's double covered, he's open. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st down.
And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch.
Oh, a lot of space. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. He's got him. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Going up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Under fire. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
This time he's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rivers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think the 2 earlier interceptions has rattled this quarterback a little bit. He's just not playing with a lot of confidence. He tried to complete that last throw off of his back leg. Of course, we know when you try to do that, your accuracy goes...
It's a seam wide open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
Offense facing 4th down.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Got the 1st down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air, it's Rivers. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's...
Touchdown, Blue Hens! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Firing to the right, complete. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanchez. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sanchez. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off play action. Looking for a huge play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open the second half with a run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Quick strike complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they marked him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. Snagged in the middle, it's Hall. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the right. Got room to work.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here.
Turning on the Jets. Still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Makes a man miss. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wide open downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a... And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Rivers. Got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Almost had the completion.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Complete. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air, it's West. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The inside handoff. Fights off a defender. And runs through another guy. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
6th play of the drive coming up. Going to swing it on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Going to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of